What is going on, y'all? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope you guys are having the most wonderful day today. I can tell y'all, we had a wonderful day and early morning today because we got, or I should say, we finally got some significant rain. The most rain we've had in months. It's just been a really dry year for us this year. I'm grateful, I can tell you that. I'm very thankful and grateful for the rain. And look, it just, mockingbird, it automatically, just everything greened up. It's just amazing how it just, like it's just been hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. And then 6/10 of an inch of rain and it's just, everything looks lush and green again. I know the animals will be happy. I know the plants are happy. The fruit orchard's happy. The garden is happy, and we're happy as well. But I do have to tell y'all about something that is happening, and I know this just happened a couple weeks ago, and we are getting another animal here on the farm. Now, y'all know we just got Tater, the new cow, which was from our friends over there at Chestnut Hills Farmstead, Nick and Zoe. They were having an issue with Tater constantly tearing up the fence and getting out, and they were so scared something was going to happen to her. So Tater's here now, and everything's been fine. Everything's been great. Tater has not escaped here or anything like that. We're so happy to have her here on our farm, and also so happy we were able to help our friends out with their situation as well. Now, Tater was in the works for a couple of weeks. Nick and Zoe had reached out to us, and that transition and change was a couple of weeks in the making. This one has been over a month. We've been working with this family and this animal before Tater, and it now looks like all the details are worked out and everything's ready to go to bring this new animal to our farm. I will say this is an animal we do not have yet. So we've been doing a lot of research on it and making sure everything's okay. Now, this situation here is a little bit different than Tater. This is an animal that this family has owned since pretty much day one, and she's 18 years old. She is a senior. She does have a little condition that comes and goes. She has stomach ulcers. We've been talking to Dr. D. Dr. D knows this animal. He's seen this animal. We've been in conversations with Dr. D. We think we got everything squared away to introduce her here to our farm. Now, the situation with this animal is she now lives alone. Her best friend was a dog, and the dog passed away. And so she no longer has a friend. It is a farm animal, and much like almost all farming animals, they are herding animals, so therefore she's lonely. Crazy thing how this happened. So this family, which lives in a city fairly close to us, she was at a local farmer's market. They were asking somebody at the farmer's market that they knew, do you happen to know of anyone that may be interested in taking her in? And somebody overheard the conversation and just stepped in and said, hey, have y'all ever heard of Cog Hill Farm? She said no. They said, well, they may know somebody. They're very trustworthy people. They may know somebody. So, of course, they told them about us, and so they looked online, found us, and reached out to us via email, and never implied that we may be interested, but do we know anybody that may be interested? Me and Brooke discussed it because they went into details about it, and then we reached back out to them and said, hey, look, we may be interested in this situation and helping you guys out and helping this beautiful animal out. They couldn't be more excited, and we will be getting her in the next couple of days, and so you guys stay tuned for that. Today we're going to get the farm, we've been preparing, but we're going to get the farm more prepared for her because, again, we want this transition to be smooth. We'll go to the barn, show you what's going on over there, give you some more details, and we can't be more excited about this new baby coming to our home. Also, a little more information too is that this baby lives kind of in the neighborhood. Again, it is a farm animal. When they originally got her, it pretty much wasn't a neighborhood. Things happen, areas can all of a sudden just explode in growth, and that's kind of what happened with this situation here. So she's dealing with things now that she didn't have to deal with, you know, early on in her life. We have been to her place, we have met her, hung out with her for a good long while, and it's gonna be awesome. I really do think it's gonna be awesome. Good morning, Stank and Stunk. How y'all doing this morning, guys? That's one thing that yeah, let's put this back in here. That's one thing right here about it not raining, is that I don't have to worry about sticking my hand in here and flipping bowls over and worry about these guys rubbing all over me. But that worked out pretty good. I don't smell like a buck this morning. No. I see you, girl. Enjoying that food this morning? I'll come bring you a pumpkin later. Yeah, I'll bring you a pumpkin later. So this new baby is super friendly and should get along with everybody here on the farm. But we're gonna do it gradually. This is gonna be her first time, you know, away from home in a new environment like this. So we're gonna gradually introduce her to like the goats, of course the donkeys. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep them separated until she gets comfortable. And it might be, not for sure how long that'll take, but it may be sooner than later where we may realize that, hey, she wants to be over here with these guys, and we'll make that transition sooner than later. But she is going to have a buddy, and that's going to be the boss lady right here, Miss Peaches. Now we're going to put her over on this side of the barn where Peaches stays. Now y'all know Peaches likes this side of the barn now. So we're doing this for several reasons. Number one is that I know we make out like Peaches is the boss lady and she bosses everybody around and that kind of thing. But honestly, Peaches is one of the most laid back animals here. She is very docile. She doesn't like to get anybody's way. She doesn't like anybody getting in her way. And, you know, she kind of does her own thing. We thought it would be best with Peaches because Peaches is so laid back. So we thought Peaches would be the perfect animal for her first animal that she's introduced here on the farm. She'll have a companion over here and she'll get to know Peaches. She'll be able to see the other animals from over there. And she'll also be able to see the cows right here. Then, probably after a couple of days, we'll either do one or two things. We'll either let the goats come around to this side and the donkeys right up against this fence here, because that's really two pastures right there, or that's really a holding area. That's the back side of the barn. So they would just be, the fence would be separating them. Or we could do vice versa. We could let her out, open this gate where she can go around on the other side over there, and it's the same setup. She could see the goats and all that through the fence on the other side and go back and forth between each pasture there. So that's how we're going to slowly introduce her and the other animals to her. And again, once we feel like she's comfortable, the other animals are comfortable, then we'll introduce them all, right, Peaches? That's right. That's right. Peaches really is a sweet girl. She really is. You're a sweetheart. Yes, you are. You're a sweetheart. Yeah. Big old baby, aren't you? You're just a big old baby. Also, because I did make a mistake a few videos ago when me and Brooke were trying to think about the newest animal on the farm. We were getting Tater and we just had four-legged animals in our head. And I think we said Honey was the newest, and she would have been the newest four-legged animal. But you guys are right. Snow White is the latest and newest animal here on the farm. And I forgot to mention that in previous videos. Hey, Big Daddy. How y'all doing? Mildred and Tater over yonder eating hay. Getting you some water, sir. Getting you some water. Hey, there'll be a new lady over here. And I'm not worried about you. You're probably one of the sweetest animals here. You're just big. You're just a big old baby. So there's a few things we need to do around here. Not a whole bunch. We pretty much have got everything ready. I do want to scrub this water and get this water cleaned out. I'm probably gonna hang a hanging bucket in here. We do got a mineral feeder over here to put a few minerals in. We already got our hay feeder over here. I'm probably gonna clean this out today too and get it ready. Just some little finishing touches over here before she comes. But we are excited and we are happy. And I know you guys are going to absolutely love this young lady. Even though she's considered a senior, we're going to call her a young lady because she's definitely young at heart. I can tell y'all that. And I will say this. Man, it takes a special person and family. You've had this animal for this long. You love it dearly. It's a tough decision for them. A tough decision, and one that they have not taken lightly at all. That's why this has been in the works for a long time. Plus, too, they can watch her. Y'all gonna, our videos we show or with our animals almost every single video. So, yeah, I think that's probably a lot more exciting for them as well. We've also extended the invitation to them too, that anytime that they want to visit, to let us know and we'll plan it and they can come over. 1, 2, and 3. All three of them are enjoying the bales of hay in the barn, which we knew they would. Especially that fella. Man, Sylvester seems to love them. He was always on that one that we had in here until we had to end up, letting the boys have it. But all 3 of them laying on the hay. Good morning, Biscuit. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'm gonna grab the soap here and get this water cleaned out. I know you guys will be sweet to the new member of the Cog squad, won't you, buddy? Yeah, won't you? That's right. So to kind of give you an idea on how sweet this this lady is, or this baby, she used to go to nursing homes, pay a visit over there. And she also used to be in parades, yearly parades. So she's a sweet baby. Got my bucket hanger here. Got my drill, got my screws. Let's go see if we can find somewhere to hang this bucket feeder. Or this is the hanger right here, I should say. Not the actual feeder itself. I could put it on the inside, or we could put it on the outside. Let's put it over here, because we can always move it if we need to. I think we're gonna put it right over here. All right, let's get this bucket hung up. And we do have that trough feeder right there, but this ain't gonna hurt nothing to hang another one up. This is not gonna hurt anything to hang another one up right here. Yeah. Y'all look at Tater. She's scratching on the scratching post, or she was. She's done now. Oh, here come Moo Man. Except Moody's on the other side. All right, so I believe we got it all ready. I believe we do. We got our waters, we got our feeders, we got the hay feeder ready. Plus, they're also going to give us everything that they have. So any feeders and waterers, her feed, supplements, any type of medicines or anything like that, we're going to get from them. So we're good. We're good on that kind of stuff. Got Peaches some pumpkins. There you go, girl. Tell y'all, the animals have been enjoying these pumpkins for sure. Y'all can see Miss Pears having one right there this morning. And I told Miss Loretta that I'd get her one too, so I'm gonna take this over to Gus and Loretta this morning. Oh goodness, they asleep. Look at here. All right. Let's see if we hear Gus snoring. Look here, girl. There you go, Gus. There y'all go. Enjoy your pumpkin this morning. Enjoy your pumpkin. Loretta, your pumpkin's over here, baby. Look. There you go. Now, the boys, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they haven't even finished the one I gave them yesterday. Mo's going over there to it, though. Finish it up, Mo. How excited are you about the new addition?
I'm excited, but the most important thing to me is that she's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Wind.
It wasn't like that earlier.
What?
It's starting to come on. Feels like it did yesterday now. And I'm going to tell you, I am, as always, a little nervous. When you get a new animal, you're a little nervous.
Well,
I worry a little bit, hope nothing goes wrong and that kind of thing, which we know, everything should be absolutely fine. But, it always stays in the back of your head anyways.
I don't think you'd be human if you didn't worry that something could potentially happen.
Right.
But we're going to do everything in our power to make sure things go well.
Mm-hmm.
And if we see that they don't, then we will make other arrangements.
Yeah.
But this is something we're going to try, and the owners are on board with it,
Yes.
and they just want what's best for her.
Yep.
So that's all we can do.
That's all we can do. And so y'all stay tuned to the next video, and we should have a new member here on the farm. And again, it's something we've never, or it's an animal we don't have here on the farm. So y'all, I know there's gonna be a lot of guesses in the comments below, which is fun. And in the meantime, y'all be good.